What up, YouTube? Y'all's back with another video, and today's video I wanted to cover my gambling addiction that I'm recovering from. In the background, I popped off almost a 30 kill gameplay in Rebirth Island, over 12k damage. This is not a VPN, two boxing, fake streaming ass lobby, fake YouTube. I keep everything raw. I go in there, I play against the sweats. I only play a few times a week, and I'm still trying to hang out with these losers. But yeah, today I wanted to cover my gambling addiction, man, my recovering gambling addiction. So I guess we can go back to where it started, man. This is probably right before I turned 21. I mean, let's take it all the way back until, take it back when we first started playing with the stock market and, stock options. And I was doing that when I turned 18. I was, playing with the market, made some money during COVID, and was able to flip a lot of money into good amounts because the market was going up when I got in. Everything was going up when the market got in, right? So you buy options, you buy calls, everything was going up. It wasn't like I was some smart, qualified stock trader or options trader. I was just going in the market. I would choose a call, set it out for a certain amount of weeks, put a date out, and dude, I was making. It was like I was just printing money in the market. It felt like I felt like I found the cheat code. I thought I was him. I thought I was Timothy. I thought I found the cheat code in the stock market. A few months I was making bank, and then I started going in on a few big plays, and that's when the market was shifting a little. It was kind of consolidating, and boy, I lost out big, man. I'm talking about tens of thousands of dollars just disappeared off my stupid ass plays in my addiction. And it got to the point where I just deleted the app. I lost every dollar I put in there. I pretty much lost. Every dollar I gained, I lost. And I just closed out the app. And a few years later, I get into, sports betting and sports gambling. And I'm like, wait, I can watch my favorite team play. I can watch the sport on TV and not just sitting on my ass being unproductive. I can actually gamble and do parlays and bet money lines and all this crazy shit. And I got into that, and like again, I started making money. I thought I was Timothy. And I was pretty good with parlays, when to, whatever you bet, win-loss ratio via betting. I was in the green, a decent amount. The problem is every dollar I would make, I would go back and go all in on a money line, on a team, via bias, via what I'm seeing on the news. And that's how they catch you in gambling, man. You get that dopamine rush. Everyone wants that dopamine rush. Shit, when I was winning, I was high off the mountain, man. High off the mountain, bro. It just feels great to win. And, there's been studies about this. It's the reason why, sports gambling is one of the growing biggest markets outside of, pornography in today's world, because damn, dopamine and betting and making money. Who doesn't want to make some quick money, right? I was downloading every app: FanDuel, Bet365, Fanatic Sportsbook, Caesar Sportsbook, DraftKings. Am I missing anything else? Bet MGMM. I mean, I'm talking about everything, all the real established apps. None of those offshore apps. I didn't get too crazy in that. I wanted a legitimate app to bet on. And the current state right now, I pretty much lost everything. I was betting big in the NBA playoffs, losing money left and right. Thankfully, I didn't lose to the house. I still ended up somewhat in the green. My total, I guess you could say, my sports gambling career. But I had to pull myself out. The stress of watching parlays, the stress of watching, NBA and NFL games, and I started betting on weird shit, dude. I started betting on fucking overseas basketball and Chinese and North Korea, and South Korean basketball. I was about to say North Korea. I don't think they play basketball over there. South Korean basketball, and I was like, dude, what am I doing? I'm just betting on anything now, man, just to get that dopamine high. And I had to catch myself, man. I was losing myself. My family was seeing me unhappy. My friends were seeing me unhappy. I can literally see myself losing sleep over gambling. And I had to pause and think, like, dude, you know, I'm a young man. I don't want this to be a long-term issue. I need to stop myself. Fuck gambler or not, you know, I don't want to go to rehab. I don't want to talk to no one. And of course, you know, a lot of people, they need to talk to someone. They need to go to rehab. But I had to face my demons, man. I had to face my fears, and it took forever, guys. I mean, it took like hundreds of attempts of me stopping and me just seeing something that I like, bet on it. I had to look myself in the mirror and say, fuck this shit, dude. I don't give a shit what my friends said. They can parlay. I don't give a shit what home dude says. They can parlay. I don't give a shit if my sibling wants to parlay. I'm done. I'm done gambling. I'm done sports gambling. This shit is not cool, man. You throw a little $5 on it. $5 turns into $50. Then $50 turns into $500. Then you're betting $5 grand. Then you're starting to bet, you know, thousands, 10 grand. You know, you're betting huge ass amounts just based off starting on that $5 parlay. They always get you that $5 free bet they hit you with. That notification hits your phone, dude. I tell people every single time I see him, fuck pornography and fuck gambling. Say it with me. Fuck pornography and F gambling. Let me not cuss in my videos too much, because the more I cuss in the videos, you know, YouTube doesn't push out these videos because my offensive language, man. I'm just a grown-ass man, and, you know, I got hobbies, I got a life, and I want to make videos, and I want to cuss, man. I have to pretty much censor myself for these videos to get out there, or they're going to censor my channel. It's BS. Sports gambling, you know, it branched off, man. First, I downloaded Robinhood. I was going crazy in the stock market, you know, playing with stock options, making hella money, man. I thought I was him. The market was just going up, so Coles was working. Lost all that money. I was like, screw this, man. I'm done with the stock market. Transferred into, you know, sports betting. Started doing really good with the parlays, and then started betting big on money lines and big on little 3-4 leg parlays. And dude, I lost myself. Thankfully, I was able to pull myself out before I turned into the red. And I'm dying like crazy on top of this prison. I was able to look myself in the mirror and say, dude, I can't do this no more. You know, the mental stress, the financial stress, the dopamine rush, just me like not like focusing on my studies, not focusing on my career, not focusing on my potential of growing as a person, man. I'm trying to get into a long-term relationship and all this. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? It gets tiring, man. It gets tiring. I don't know how people want to, you know, you see all the memes online. I mean, I still find those memes, you know, hilarious. You know, when I see someone betting, you know, and they're, you know, like, God damn, bro, I missed my parlay. You know, I still watch that stuff. I'm able to watch people bet parlays and, you know, gamble and in the casino. And I even got into blackjack. I forgot to bring that up. I got into blackjack. I was going to the casinos, playing blackjack. Like I said, you know, thankfully I didn't let the house win. I was able to pull myself out before the house wins in the, you know, the real life casino. But I made some money in blackjack. I thought I found the recipe. And bro, I started getting cooked, and I started betting more on hands, and it's like, dude, okay, man, I'm not a good sports bettor. I'm not a good gambler in general. No matter if I'm in the stock market, no matter if I'm in a casino in person, no matter if I'm online gambling, sports gambling, I'm not good at this shit. I got destroyed in the, you know, in stock options. Let me not get destroyed in sports betting. Let me not get destroyed, you know, playing blackjack in the casino, you know, playing Russian roulette and all this bullshit. But yeah, that's kind of my story of where I'm at right now. I'm a recovering sports addict. I mean, gambling addict, not even just a sports gambling addict, just a recovering addict in general. And it's not, you know, I feel good, you know, I feel like I'm enjoying life more when I stop gambling. Sure, I still, you know, get those days where I'm bored and I think about it. Like, shit, man, maybe if I put this money in, I can make it, you know, buy myself a brand new whip. Screw this. Put your head down, hit the gym, focus on your career, focus on what you want to be in the future, and don't let these freaking addictions that they put out there via gambling destroy your life, man. Same thing with alcohol, man. Thankfully, I don't drink. I don't ever want to drink. But look at the issues that stem from drinking alcohol, man. People get addicted. People use that as a way to escape reality. And my escape of reality was gambling, man. I loved gambling, and I'm done with that shit. People can gamble in front of me, and I'll look at them like, nope, bro, I'm good. I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. And that's what you gotta master. You gotta master the ability to say, nah, I'm good, bro. Once you master the ability of saying no, You're there, man. Don't make up some random excuses, man. Just tell them straight up, man. I don't gamble no more. And it is what it is, man. I feel much better. Y'all gonna feel much better. And, you know, there's so many addictions out there, and you just need to find yourself and, you know, fight the demons. You got to face the demons. I faced the demons, and it took me a bunch of times, a bunch of attempts to destroy them. And I feel much better now. I feel in a better place. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. We got about less than a minute left in this video, about 30 seconds. Decent gameplay, decent discussion. Until the next one, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. It's your boy Jail Yas, and I'm out this joint. Sheesh. I did want to state before I hop off this joint, I'm going to start including some visual representations in my videos so you guys can understand me more while I'm talking, because ADHD and no visual representation, even though there's gameplay in the background, y'all need a little more. I got y'all. I'm going to start including some pictures and little clips and stuff like that.